You look nice, Law.
Some days I try, you know. How are you feeling about just Lou Will being back in the building?
It'll be good to see him. You know, we have communication since he's been gone. You know, I talk to him on a regular basis, just checking on him. He checks on me, and just good to see him back. And I haven't had a chance to see him yet, though.
When it comes to today's game, I don't know if you had a chance to look back on the game and everything from yesterday, but is that one of those, you know, how do you get ready for, you know, Trey and everything that the Hawks bring?
It's going to be tough. You know, he's a tough cover. We got to give him different looks. You know, we can't let him get comfortable. The other night, like I said, against Phoenix, we did it with CP and Booker and did a good job, but we didn't take away the other guys, and they're the ones that hurt us. And, you know, if you take away Trey, some guys are going to get some shots. We understand that, but you just can't give them easy shots, straight line drive, easy layups, wide open threes and things like that, like we did with Cam Johnson and some of the other guys in Phoenix. So we got to mix it up on them. Can't let them get comfortable, just give them different looks. But we got to be physical when we do it.
I know when Lou left last year and got traded, he said afterward that he was upset because, you know, he wanted to make that deep playoff run that he really hadn't done in his career. He thought this was a chance to do it here, but then they did it in Atlanta.
Yeah.
When you saw him be part of that run and kind of be able to check that box, not get to the finals, but be part of a deep playoff run, that means something to you to see him be part of that?
Yeah, I was happy for him. You know, like I said, I grew to have a great bond with Lou when I was here with Doc, and then, you know, last year before he got traded. And he's just a great person to be around. You know, he's about the right things, fun-loving, always in a good mood, you know, never let, you know, his confidence never wavers. His the way he approaches the game never wavers, and his personality never wavers. And so it's just good to be around him every single day. And just from when he was, you know, 18 years old to now he's about 33, 34, and just see how he's matured. Like, it's just great. You know, he's just a great person to be around.
With Justice entering health and safety protocols, it kind of like you've liked to use him as your small ball center at times. How much does that change things, and kind of what might be the pathway you go?
Yeah, I mean, more Nico and Marcus. I thought, you know, yesterday with the minute restriction with Nico and Zoo really hurt us. It kind of hurt our rotation. So, you know, they're going to have to play more minutes. You know, it is what it is. And you have to be more, so like you said, Marcus, you know, Nico, and then Serge's going to play, you know, play more because, you know, we can't run Marcus and Nico into the ground, but if we're going to play small ball with Justice out, those are going to have to be the two guys we got to go to.
Yesterday, Nico said that he's seen, you know, just throughout the year, you guys didn't let your offense really dictate your defense. You guys, I think he said of late, he's seen some slippage in that department. He's kind of let it dictate a bit more. How have you seen that develop over the last couple of weeks? I guess, how do you change that?
Well, it's been hard, like you said, because we haven't been able to score the basketball. So when you're not scoring, you know, of course, your defense is gonna be tougher because teams are playing in transition more. You know, miss shots, be able to attack, you know, in their early offense. And so, you know, when you're not scoring, you know, things are harder, things are tougher, you know, but you know, for me, like I just said, you know, it's going to be slippage because we couldn't practice, you know, one player, one coach, and no shoot arounds. And so it's been a tough year as far as that. But, you know, you're going to have slippage. That's part of it. But you can't have slippage in effort and physicality. And I thought yesterday was one of those games where we had slippage in effort and physicality, and we got to be better.
Ty, you mentioned physicality a bit today, a lot yesterday, and Reggie followed up and said that he's got to start to take more of a responsibility in that front. But how does that look as far as it being responsible, not fouling, not doing anything reckless to muck up the game?
Physicality doesn't mean you're just going to go foul a bunch of people. Physicality is when, you know, shot goes up, you got to hit your man first and boxing out. You know, guys are running around us, they're running through us, they're pushing us, and we're not doing the same thing. So we got to be more aggressive and bring up physicality in that regard. Physicality is when guys are running pick and rolls. You can't be 5 feet off of them. You got to get into the ball, get over the screen, and bring up physicality. On pin downs, if you're going to top block, you got to be physical. Get into the body, top block. You can't be 3 feet off. You know, so based on out of bounds, you can't be 2, 3 feet off a guy and think you're going to be able to get over the screen. So physicality means just getting to your man, you know, getting a body on him, being physical, and we haven't done that the last few games.
On Serge, obviously he still sort of seemed to be rounding into shape on some respects. Like, what do you need from him? What are you asking from him? And in what areas do you see like that he's having trouble kind of being?
I just think continue to be, our leader defensively. I think, anchoring the defense, his talk, his communication. Shots are going to come. Like I said, he really hasn't gotten a real flow. A lot of teams are veering to him now when he pops, so he's not getting those open shots like he's been accustomed to. And so the guys we have on the floor, they don't mind switching fives onto our guards, and so it's been tough for him to really get shots off. So just keep playing the way he's been playing. I think just anchoring that defense, talking, communicating, and just continue to help our young guys out. His confidence is good. Like I said, he's just not getting the same shots he would normally get. With certain guys come off the pick and roll, and he pops, they're veering to him, so he's not getting those open looks. So it's been tough on him in that regard, but he's still trying to do all the right things. And like I said, we just got to do things harder on both sides of the floor. Understanding what we want offensively, it should be easy because we're not running a lot of stuff, which is driving me crazy. But and we got to do stuff harder on the defensive end too. So on both sides of the basketball, just do it harder.
Basically, since you guys traded Pat Bev, I mean, you guys have improved in some departments, but he's the guy who kind of known as keeping guys accountable on the team. How have you guys been able to maintain that kind of aspect of game? Because I know he's the guy in the locker room that is known for that.
Yeah, we really don't. I mean, Marcus has done, a little bit of that, but I think it more so has to come from me. And, I got to do a better job, I feel like with accountability with these guys, even though we're shorthanded, so you don't want to get on too tough because they are scrapping, they are playing hard, but it does come a point where, I have to do more, and just hold these guys accountable to make sure they're playing the right way. And that's kind of what we discussed before we had shoot around today. We had a little meeting and we discussed that, and I got to be better with that because I do, it is tough on these guys, every single night to play without, your two stars, your two best players. And, it can wear on you, mentally and physically. But, it's my job to make sure we're not going to fall into that, and so, we got to be better. We got to do things the right way. We got to continue to build the right culture like we've been done over the last year, I guess year and a half. So we just got to do the right thing. And so that more lies on me. Yeah, I mean, it's tough, guys in and out, and some guys are playing, some guys are not. And I mean, it's like a revolving door. So it's tough, and so we just gotta, hold it down until we get Luke back, get Isaiah back, and things will start to look a little different, But right now we are shorthanded. We understand that. Not knowing the timetable with PG, so we can't fall into that mental fatigue, more than anything. So that's my job to make sure we don't do that.
You started Amir yesterday at the 2. He's been able to play the 2, 3, and 4 for you this year. That type of versatility, how much, I guess, with all these guys being out, hodgepodge of guys having to play, how much does that help you to have him kind of fit in wherever you need him to play?
Oh, it's good. I mean, having guys who are 6'8" across the board and can, can have versatility and can play different positions, multiple positions. That's kind of what the game has gone to. And Amir is a perfect person for that. Like I said, 6'8", can handle the basketball, can shoot, can make plays, athletic, can attack the rim, can defend multiple positions. So he's what you're looking for. Yes, sir.
Just an update on how Luke is doing, because it was a week ago that he went in the protocols. Just, was he ever symptomatic? How's he feeling and everything in general?
Still in protocols.
Yeah. But no.
I don't know how to answer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't. No. Dennis said no.